Hello friends, good morning and welcome to one more episode of Virtual Classroom Project. જૂન થી શરૂ કર્યું હતું આપણે અને કેટલા બધા ક્લાસીસ અટેન્ડ કર્યા તમે બધાએ? રીડિંગ, રાઇટિંગ, લિસનિંગ, ડુઇંગ એક્સરસાઇઝીસ, ગેમ્સ, કેટલું બધું આપણે બધાએ સાથે મળીને કર્યું. And now it's time for reading activities. Reading એટલે તમને સૌને શું યાદ આવે? ટેક્સ્ટ બુક, રાઈટ? ઓકે, આજે પણ આપણે ટેક્સ્ટ બુકનો જ ઉપયોગ કરવાના છીએ, પણ ઇંગ્લિશની નહીં. We'll use હિન્દી ટેક્સ્ટ બુક. હા હા, અને તમે તો હિન્દી ટેક્સ્ટ બુક લઈને આવ્યા નહીં હો, જરાય ચિંતાની જરૂર નથી. તો આપણી ટેક્સ્ટ બુકના એક પિક્ચરનો આપણે આજે ઉપયોગ કરવાના છીએ. મારી પાછળ જે પિક્ચર દેખાય છે, ઓળખો છો ને તમે બધા? એના તો તમારે સવાલ જવાબ પણ લખાઈ ગયા હશે, પણ આપણે એનું કામ ઇંગ્લિશના આ ક્લાસમાં લેવાના છીએ. તો રેડી? કમ વિથ મી. તમારી સ્ક્રીન પર આ દેખાઈ રહ્યું છે હિન્દી ટેક્સ્ટ બુકનું યુનિટ 1 નું પિક્ચર. Today we are going to read this picture. Yes, we read pictures too. તો પિક્ચર રીડિંગ માટે શું કરવાનું? તમે ટેક્સ્ટનું રીડિંગ કેવી રીતે કરો છો એવું જ કરવાનું. રીડિંગ માટે આંખો સાથે કામ લેવાનું. તો watch this picture very, very carefully because you are going to answer some questions based on this picture. Have you watched the picture carefully? Of course you have. So now it's time for question answer. Once again, the picture is on your screen. Now let us see how carefully have you read this picture. Here is your question. Is it a day or night? Friends, what do you say? The picture is about daytime or night? If the picture is about daytime, we'll have sunlight, right? અને night time હોય તો? Night time દરમિયાન આપણને કાંઈ sunlight મળવાની નથી. તો we use artificial light. In this picture, there is no artificial light, there is sunlight. So, the picture is about a daytime cause there is sunlight. You have read this picture really well. You are right. So, like this, we'll answer questions one by one and we'll check how thoroughly you have read this picture. This is a way of reading too. Let's move on to the next question. Our next question is it a town or a village? How can we guess? Is it a town or a village? What is the difference between a town and a village? હવે તો આપણા દેશમાં વિલેજીસમાં પણ સારા રોડ્સ ને બધું જોવા મળે જ છે. Then how can we differentiate? We can differentiate based on traffic, number of people, type of buildings, and of course type of road also. If the road is very, very wide with dividers and long footpaths, then it must be a town. વિલેજમાં એટલા મોટા રોડ્સ કે એટલી મોટી ફૂટપાથની જરૂર નથી પડતી, cause there is lesser traffic. So your guessing is right. The picture is about a town place. Let's move on to the next question. Is it a marketplace or a school? Marketplace and a school. What is the difference between them? In school, you will find a number of students in uniform most of the times. School hoy to majority કોની દેખાય? Students ની. Young blood, right? અને માર્કેટ પ્લેસ હોય તો એટલા બધા સ્ટુડન્ટ દેખાય કાંઈ? અને એ પણ યુનિફોર્મમાં. That is the difference. And in marketplace you will find shops, sellers, right? And buyers also. So what do you say about this picture? Is it about a marketplace or a school? You are right. It is a marketplace. The picture is about a marketplace. Our next question is, how many people are there? Even though this is a marketplace, there are very few people. Let's count them. How many people are there? Let's start with this shoe mender. 1, 2, 3, 4, and at the back side we can see 3 more people, 5, 6 and 7. Let's move on the road. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and here at the far end in a shop, or it might be a house also, 13, 14. Your answer is right. There are 14 people in this picture. It's time for one more question. Look at your screen. Name the vehicles. What vehicles do you see in this picture? Your favorite? Bicycle or bike? What is your favorite? Some of you may find bike interesting and some of you may find the bicycle interesting. You may like the bike, but you cannot drive it right now. You have to wait until you reach the age of 18. After you get the driving license, you can drive a bike. So here you pointed out 2 vehicles, a bicycle and a bike or motorbike. Let's figure out what other vehicles are there in the picture. Yeah, an auto rickshaw. Here is CNG rickshaw. We usually say a rickshaw, but the full name is an auto rickshaw. And there are cars also. There are 2 cars at the back of the rickshaw. So there are 5 vehicles in this picture. A car, a motorbike, a bicycle and an auto rickshaw. It's time for one more question. Look at your screen. This is a different kind of question. Not saying right or wrong or yes or no. We have to list few things. Just like we have listed the name of vehicles. Here we are going to list name of living things other than human beings. Human beings, you and me, our parents, our friends, our teachers, we all are human beings. But there are many living things on our earth. આ પિક્ચરમાં કયા કયા living things દેખાય છે? જોઈ લઈએ. Watch carefully. What can you see? Your favorite? The dog. A dog is considered one of the best friends for human being. Yes, a dog is a living thing. Then look closely. What can you see on the upside? What is it? Oh yes, you are right. It is a parrot. What other living things other than human beings can you point out? Look carefully. Yes, have you noticed these 3 birds? We cannot figure out what bird are they. 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 birds in the sky. And trees are also living things. Friends, you know what is the difference between living thing and non-living thing? You must have studied this in your science and technology class. Living things, we, trees, animals, birds. What are the primary quality of a living thing? I'm not going to answer that here. You have to ask your science teacher. So now it's time for listing non-living things. Look at the picture very carefully and point out what non-living things are there in the picture. Let's see. Name the non-living things. What do you see? Balloons. આપણી તો પહેલી નજર balloons પર જ જાય હો ને બજારમાં જઈએ એટલે અને આજકાલ તો કેટલા બધા ટાઈપના balloons મળે છે અહીંયા તો બધા એક જ ટાઈપના balloon છે હા some are of 2 colors but we also find balloons with different shapes. So balloons are non-living thing. A street light. See this street light? It is a non-living thing. It gives us light, but not like the sunlight, right? In the night, it is very useful. What else can you see? Non-living thing. Oh, the road itself. The road. It goes and goes and goes and never ends. But it is not a living thing. It is non-living thing. What else can you see? Air pump. Can you see air pump? A pump that helps us to fill air in something. This bicycle repairer, what is he doing? He is filling air in the tire. So, he also has an air pump.